Hi everyone, welcome. This is the evening edition of the market check-in. It's 9:24 Eastern Standard Time, July 30, 2026. Just wanted to give you a snapshot of what's been going on these last couple of days. And as you know, if you've been watching EURUSD and playing in the game, playing in the sandbox like I have, we've had some very good lucrative pushes to the upside, and I hope you were able to catch that wave. Let me just explain a little bit about where we are, what happened, how we got here. So back, let's see, on what date is this? It's July 2nd at 8 a.m. we had a moon position of 308.28 degrees, and we measured out 180 degrees at this level here, and that was that came in at July 15, 2 p.m. That gave us an indication that there was going to be a downtrend. Let me get an arrow here if I can do that. Right here. So we had a downtrend all the way here, right there. And that was a nice ride down. If you stayed in the trade that long. Some people don't. I caught bits and pieces along the way. I didn't stay in from the moment of the 180 to the 0 point. But that's okay. You don't have to. Anyway, this bottom gave us a 292 degree moon position. So that's a new calculation we can use moving forward. But for now, we had calculated that the 360 mark from the 180 to the 360, which is a full positional turn from where we began at 308.28 degrees, right? So I'm going to zero in on this piece of the chart right here. Open it up a little bit. And as you can see, we had some real positive activity here. We had a little bit of a consolidation going on after our bottom, which just went sideways for a minute, which was fine. But the moment that I noticed that there was a higher low here, I suspected that it would continue to the upside, right? So let me take off my fib level for a minute here until I finish explaining what happened. So on this candle, on the 4-hour chart right here, we had 360 degrees. That 4 hours, 360 degrees came in at 7:29, 1 p.m., right? That was one. So I knew that was a square out moment. And I took full advantage of it because I entered the trade down here and it yielded me 86 pips. Beautiful, beautiful move. And so once I came up, I decided to just, stay out of the game for a minute to see what would happen. Now I'm going to put the fib back on and tell you what happened. So I measured the fib from this level here to the high, right? And it may be a little bit off, but not much. I'm going to make sure it's just precise. So this is not my regular fib. Let me get my regular fib. And there we go. We see that it retraced back to the 30. Let's see here. Retraced back to the 38.2 level. That's always a good support level if it's on the uptrend, and a good resistance level if it's on a downtrend. 38.2. So I watched for those levels. I said, okay, it looks like it's going to continue to the upside because that 38.2 level gave me a double bottom. When it gives me a double bottom, I'm pretty sure it's going to push to the upside. In fact, I would say 95% sure that it pushes to the upside or downside, whether it's a double bottom or a double top. Those are my keys. So, see, that was at 3 a.m. and around 4, I decided, okay, I'm going to enter on the long side of things because I do believe with this double bottom, it's going to continue to go up. So on the hourly chart, I came in just above this lower candle here. Whatever the high of that candle was, that's where I came in. And here's where I changed the Fibonacci. I changed the Fibonacci because I wanted to see what the retrace would be in terms of where it was going to go next. So here we are. This 61.8 golden ratio is where I targeted. Now, I had already calculated 1353 to be my 360 degree square out. And it just blew right through that. And when it blows through a target that I have already calculated and it doesn't hit it exactly, I know that it's eventually going to come back and hit that level precisely, as it did with the 61.8 candle here. Now, so now it's precise. And as you can see, that my target was at this 61.8 golden ratio level, and this candle was the absolute exact hit on 61.8 level. And I had already set my target, my exit, to be at that level. Came out, gave me 83.9 pips. So I'm now doing like you're doing, just watching. My suspicion is that it's going to come back, test this 1504 level to be exact. But what I'm going to do now, because we have to figure out where the 180 degrees distance is from this 292.05. Once we figure that out, we can determine where the next turn in the market is going to be. So that's it for today. Oh, one more thing. Down here, I calculated on the square of this low and divided it by 4. And every 18 bars, there's a turn in the market, one way or the other. Small turns, big turns, just some kind of turn. But we have the last 18 bars coming up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, right? So 6 a.m. tomorrow morning is the last of the 18 bars off of the square on this price point for this low, for this swing. So let's see what happens at that time. We also have another turn that's going to happen at 12 a.m. this Friday morning. 12 a.m. Friday morning. We'll see what happens at that point when we do a market check-in first thing in the morning. So let me put my regular fib back on so I can see where the retracement is going to be. Let's go here to the high, which is 1537 exactly. Oh, let's see, this one's off a little. So we're going to make that 1537.0. Oops. And now it's exact. And we see there could be a retracement back to the 50% line. It could be a retracement back to this 32. We'll see what the retracement is going to be. That's funny because the golden ratio retracement is exactly here at the bottom where the double bottom happened. That's 100% full retracement there to that bottom. Let's see. We'll see what happens, and I'll check back in the morning. Okay, thanks for watching. Make sure you check the links in the description. Get involved with the introduction to see how to you can calculate your own planet positions, and visit the video. It's free. 15 minutes of your time is all it takes to improve your game. It's math. It's not magic. And math is absolute. I'll talk to you soon.